Hello, hello, my beautiful Pisces, my fellow Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe message from our guides today. Let's see, this is August the 5th. Let's see what we have here for us this week. Well, our weeklies are out, but let's see what we have for our daily. Our daily message from our guides. Our first card we've got is the Hermit. Doing some self-reflection. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We're taking our time, making our plans. Ooh, but we have the Knight of Air, which means we're worried about something. Okay. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. Let's see what we've got here for today. So coming in with our first card, we've got the card Manipulate, and it says use, arrangement, and strategize. Okay, so we might be making plans to do something, and we have to have a detailed plan to do it. We can't just jump into anything too quickly. We know this is a game of chess. The game of chess is that mind game where you have to strategize, plan your move, think about it, and what the outcome would be before you make that move so that you make the correct one. So using yourself and your mindfulness at this time to make arrangements to do something and strategize it so that you are planning it so that you know that at the end of the day, it's going to work out for you. Okay? Now, underneath that comes in the Hermit. And the Hermit's all about introspection, self-discovery, mentorship, and also about, strategizing and thinking about your future. Taking yourself to center, spending time in solitude because you want to go through this self-discovery, Pisces. You could be receiving some excellent advice too from someone that you look up to, someone who's where you want to be. Taking a break from your hectic life when this Hermit shows up. But if you're leaning into mentors, you're going to find that you're going to learn something that you can take out there with you. He's got his lantern, he's got his light, he's able to see a path clear now with a clear sight line, and you have the ability to light the path for other people with these things that you're going to be learning. So this is all about you going within so that you don't go without. Coming in next, we've got the card Clean It Up. So this is a really interesting card because it talks about how we feel, how we project ourselves out in the world, how we speak. Sometimes we feel so bogged down with emotional junk that we can't think straight. And could we be surrounded by physical clutter in our home as well, or in our office or in our workspace, or maybe there's just too much work we're taking on right now, and it could be making us feel rather overwhelmed. So it's time to clean house, right? So it's time to clear up things. Clear the air, make amends, clear up any misunderstandings, things taken out of context. Simple things like, just clearing things up and getting things out of your way, the everyday menial things. Well, look at him. He's got his broom and he's dusting the dust away. So you could be literally cleaning things up at home or your office space to give you a clear sight line where you can concentrate better. I know I did that in my office, but unfortunately it had to do with my husband's desk, and he may not be happy with me when he says, "Where's this? Where's that?" I was cleaning. Anyway, you might be cleaning things up today. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we talk about strategizing and planning and making arrangements. This knight never rushes into anything. He's organized, he's responsible, and he's supportive to himself. He's able to make detailed plans before he goes out there to go towards his goals. The other knights are always charging in very quickly, and they set themselves up for failure or for having a problem happen by not planning. This knight never makes a mistake. So if you take your time, Pisces, if there's a goal, if there's something that you want, if there's a relationship, a job, something that you truly want, plan it. Okay, plan it before you go in and actually approach it. Plan how you're going to do the interview. Plan how you're going to negotiate. Plan how you're going to make those things work for you. Now, coming in next, we've got the card that says the Water Oracle. And it says psychic abilities, acting on visions, and it's destined. So it's beautiful. Being able to tap into your strengths like that. Because when this card comes out, it's a sign that something is destined. And, maybe we're living with a question at the moment, or perhaps we've received unexpected guidance to make a change in our life. But we're unsure whether it's our head or our heart that's talking. So this message is delivered for us to trust our intuition and the messages and visions that we've been receiving. I know I have. Just today I saw 1111, 1010, and 1212. Definitely profound numbers and messages coming in from Spirit. It's confirmation and encouragement to act on our visions and embody our intuition. Okay, it can also be a sign that our psychic and our intuitive abilities are growing even stronger. So we have that gift of clear vision, trusting that little inner voice of wisdom. So getting downloads and getting messages right now. And don't forget, we're going into the 8-8 Lionsgate portal where we're going to be making changes in our lives. Okay, coming in next, under that we have the 9 of Air, which is the 9 of Swords. Negativity, worry, sleepless nights, whatever is holding you back, Pisces, from getting your rest so that you're running on all your energy level, you need to take that at task. Try not to worry. Leave your troubles on the chair before you jump into bed. Try to look at things in a more positive have a better positive outlook on things, Pisces. I always say, no matter how bad the challenge is, if all we get out of there is the lesson it taught us, it's still a positive element. So try to let go of the worry. Worry never fixed a problem, and you're losing your sleep. And if you're losing sleep, you're compromising your immune system. You can come down with other things, health issues, okay, or mental strain and stress. Now, coming in at the end, we have an angel number here, which is beautiful, and it is 1122. And it says major change. Well, that's not a surprise because Pisces, that's what we're good at, right? It says advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. I love it. So stay positive, Pisces. There's no reason to worry. You're cleaning house. You're taking your time. You're making plans. You've done some self-reflection of what it is you want to be and where you want to be. And strategize that. Plan it. Take your time. Most of all, take yourself to balance and take your time. Now, under this, we have the Knight of the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is fast-moving action again, okay? He's determined, he's intellectual, he's motivated. However, he also goes charging in way too quickly. But this Knight of Air could be energy. I mean, it could be a shift of energy and the momentum picks up. Or something comes in very quickly. You can't procrastinate. You have to act on it, okay? So this is moving towards your goals, but pull back on the reins a little bit, especially if you're going to be signing any documents or any correspondence, anything that can be like that. This is a card that says, read between the lines before you sign, because once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Okay, so beware of that. But I think you're thinking about change. I think you're thinking about strategizing, planning something new here. And in the process, you're cleaning things up. You want to have a clear sight line to be able to go towards your passion, your goals, see things clearly, be able to work better. Okay, let's see what we have here. Our first card coming in is Ask Spirit for Guidance. Our next card is Healing. Our next card coming in is Rest Up. Haha. And our final card coming in is What You Nurture Grows. What's on the bottom? Money. Ha! Don't we love that? Okay. So let's read that. So there could be some money coming into us, unexpected money. We could be concentrating on our money today. We could be rearranging and moving money around. We could be receiving or giving money. Okay. Ask Spirit for guidance. Never be afraid for that, especially if we don't want to get sick and we want some healing here. Get your rest. Literally says rest up. And what you nurture is going to grow. So you're planning something here, right? You're moving towards your goals here. You're planning that, and you're going to keep moving towards that goal today. Well, my beautiful Pisces, this is our daily vibe from our guides, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful day. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.